Stan Jabalisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1, GV Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations. What you're listening to right now, I believe, are signals in whisper mode, WSPR, which stands for Weak Signal Propagation Reporting. You may or may not have heard of this mode. I've made another video having to do with it, at least one other. This is the 20-meter band. The date is May 2, 2018, I believe, and it's about 5 o'clock p.m. Now, whisper mode, in order to obtain its precision, requires a time standard so that the stations can synchronize their frequency shift keyed impulses with one another precisely. It has to be more accurate than just what's on your computer, unless your computer is synchronized with some internet-based source. You can synchronize your computer, of course, with internet-based time standards, or you can synchronize it over the radio by means of WWV, the National Bureau of Standards time and frequency broadcast stations. Now, to me, there's a fundamental difference between the two, even though they can both serve equally well as time and frequency standards, time standards in particular for this application. And that is, they synchronize the computers so that they can maximize their signal-to-noise ratio and thereby optimize weak signal detection. The problem comes in, or the question that I have for you comes in. If you use an internet-based source for your computer to synchronize its time so that it's synchronized with that of the other computers, the other software using the mode, is that cheating somehow? Does that make the mode something less than true radio? Whereas if you use WWV over a shortwave radio receiver of some kind or another, say on the 10 megahertz or 15 megahertz frequency, or even WWVL, I believe that still operates on 60 kilohertz. If you use the radio, then what you're doing is pure radio, independent of the internet. To me, that somehow seems more real, more genuine. But they both accomplish the same purpose, which is to ascertain what propagation conditions are like. It's just that one to me is radio and one to me isn't. Do you share my sentiment in this regard? Or is this kind of thing just a bunch of old-timer fuddy-duddy silliness? And WSPR is WSPR. If it accomplishes what it's supposed to do, it's working. Is that good enough for you? Or do you need true radio? Stan Jabalisco is signing off. W1GV saying 73. And so long, which in my native mode always translates to da-da-da-da-da-da.